Welcome back. We are going to work on the C chord today. Now let me just mention the C chord can be challenging. There is a bit of a stretch involved, but I want to encourage you, let you know that some of these chords might seem impossible at first, but the more that you play them, I promise you, the easier it will get. You'll get to the point where you'll look back and you'll wonder why you even had a hard time playing some of these chords. The C chord will probably feel like that. It'll feel impossible at first, but eventually you'll get it, and it'll just be second nature, kind of getting to that C chord. It will happen. All right, so let's take a close-up look at the C chord. Here's how it looks in terms of the shape of the chord. Now I want to mention something really quick. The way that you're going to kind of shape or angle your fingers, usually, I'm telling you to try to keep it square, keep them straight, fingertips. We're actually going to angle it this time to make it a bit easier to play. So if you're kind of looking at my fingers, they're all sort of leaning against each other on an angle. So keep that in mind. It'll make the chord a whole lot easier to play. All right, the top string we're not going to play. So the low E string we're not going to play. Sometimes I've seen guitarists sort of mute that top string or mute that E string with their third finger. That way you can strum it and don't have to worry about skipping over that string. Okay, so in terms of our fingering, here's what we're going to do. First finger, first fret of the B string. Second finger, second fret of the D string. Third finger, third fret of the A string. The E string will be open and the G string will be open. Okay, a couple problem areas here. Remember, again, you want to try to angle it like that and make the chord a bit easier to play. Here's a problem area, is that sometimes this third finger is sort of leaning over like that, muting the D string. So keep that one up if you can. Sometimes our middle finger is leaning over and muting the G string. So you still want to use your fingertips, but you're just on a little bit more of an angle. And then the E string, the open E string, that can be a problem because the first finger is either hanging over, or sometimes we've got another finger, like our third finger here, touching that string. So just be mindful of that. Try to get a nice clean sound. Listen to each string one at a time. Mute that top one if you want to try to do that with your third finger. Strum the 5 strings like that. It's a beautiful chord and it will get easier and easier to play. All right, you've got a number of chords under your fingers now. We're going to take a look at some more chords, but again, feel free to go to some of the different categories to work on different chord progressions or songs and begin implementing these chords. All right, we'll see you next time.